Hello! The story I have for you today is called Kai, the Honu Who Didn't Know He Was Brave. It's written by Maura Eby and illustrated by Mike Tackett. Beneath the deep blue waters of Hawaii, a small Honu, that's a turtle, named Kai swam along the green seaweed. His Hawaiian name was Okai, but all the sea creatures called him Kai. Kai had a yellow body and a strong green shell. Even though Kai knew his shell was strong and sturdy, he was afraid of everything he saw. "Aloha, Kai," a familiar voice called out. Kai turned his head and saw his friend Polo Kahili swimming towards him. "Aloha, Polo," Kai replied. "What are you doing?" "Mickey and I are playing hide-and-go-seek," Polo replied. "She's hiding somewhere." "Can you help me find her?" "Sure," Kai said, and he followed Polo along the bottom of the sea. Suddenly, Kai saw a giant green eel with glowing red eyes and sharp teeth swimming towards him. He ducked behind some coral to hide from the terrifying beast. He waited for a few minutes, and then when he thought it was safe, Kai slowly emerged from his coral hiding place. He was surprised to find Polo waiting for him. "Kai, Mickey is the one who's supposed to be hiding," Polo said. "But look, there's an eel." Kai trembled as he pointed behind Polo. Polo turned and laughed. "Oh, Kai, that's just the sunshine shimmering through a clump of long seaweed." "Don't be so silly." "Oh, sorry," Kai whispered, and he swam after Polo once more. "I think Mickey is hiding down there," Polo said, as he swam down to where the water got darker and darker. "Wait!" Kai yelled as a flicker of movement caught his eyes. "There's a sea monster down there." Polo peered down and began to laugh. "Kai, that's just a school of fish swimming near a huge coral reef." "Oh," said Kai, slowly as the fish swam by him. Polo swam down to the coral reef and squealed with delight. "Mickey, I found you." Mickey, a quick green Honu, emerged from the coral. "What took you so long?" "Kai was helping me," Polo said. But you kept getting scared by imaginary monsters." Kai suddenly felt hot and red. He was embarrassed. He didn't like being so afraid. "Silly Honu," Mickey said. "Well, I guess it's my turn to find you guys. I'll count to 20 and then I'll come and find you. 1, 2, 3. "Come on," Polo said as he quickly swam away. Kai was a faster swimmer than Polo, and so he quickly passed his friend. He searched for a hiding place. Kai suddenly saw a huge shark below him. He turned to swim away when, bump, he swam right into Polo. "Hey, that hurt," Polo moaned, rubbing his head. "We've got to swim away," Kai cried. "There's a shark down there." Polo looked down and began to laugh again. "Silly Honu, that's not a shark, it's just a sunken boat." Kai turned around and looked down. Polo was right. It wasn't a shark at all, but an old boat that gently rested on the ocean floor. "I thought the sails were fins," Kai explained, "and the wood was teeth and—" "Aha! I found you!" Mickey yelled as she swam up to them. "I didn't even get a chance to hide," Polo said with a frown. "Kai thought I saw a shark. It was just an old boat on the ocean floor." "Kai," Mickey sighed, "you have got to stop being so afraid." Mickey continued to speak as a dark shadow crept from behind her. "You're interrupting our game with your silly imaginary monsters," Mickey said, as the shadow got closer and closer. Kai's eyes got bigger and bigger as the shadow got darker behind his two friends. "You're such a scaredy Honu," Polo laughed as the shadow froze. "Excuse me," a deep voice said from behind. The dark shadow covered Polo and Mickey. They slowly turned around to see a terrible sight in front of them. A huge shark. "I don't think that's a boat," Kai whispered. Kai looked at his two friends. Their eyes were just as wide as his. They were scared. "I was looking for a tasty snack," the shark said. "Do you think 3 little Honu will fit in my tummy?" Kai looked at his friends. They were frozen with fear. Kai knew he had to do something, but before the big shark ate them all, he took a deep breath and summoned up every drop of courage he had in his tiny body. "Look, a manta ray," Kai said, pointing past the shark. The shark turned suddenly, looking for his favorite snack. "A manta ray? Where?" Kai grabbed his friends and swam away as fast as he could. "Hey," the shark yelled, angry that he had been tricked. "Come back here." Kai was a very strong and quick swimmer. He darted through coral and around large rocks and along seaweed. Polo and Mickey stayed right at his side. The shark took empty bites at their fins as the 3 friends swam away as fast as they could. "Kai, the shark is getting closer. What are we going to do?" Mickey cried. Kai suddenly spotted a hole in the coral ahead. "Follow me," he yelled, and he swam toward the hole. Kai and his friends easily swam through the hole in the coral, but the shark was so big he got stuck in the hole. He wriggled as hard as he could, but he was stuck. "You did it, Kai," Polo said as they neared the ocean shore. The 3 friends laid on the beach and took a heavy breath. Polo looked at Kai and said, "I was wrong, Kai. You are not a scaredy Honu at all. You are very brave." "I guess I am brave when I have to be," Kai said with a proud smile. "You outsmarted a shark. That is very brave indeed," said Mickey. And from that day on, Kai was known as the bravest Honu in the sea. The end.